So if the body, this capital M is trying to come closer to this fixed masses, that's what pivoted masses, then the velocity of the bodies increases and acceleration also increases. So if you notice it here, so again, as we know that momentum is remains whatever it is, the potential difference is remains constant. That's what mechanical energy is remains constant. So conservation of mechanical energy. So initial mechanical energy is equals to final mechanical energy. So observe the body first. If you observe, this is what M, and which is present at point A from the axis of rotation, and another body is also M, which is also at point A distance, and these both masses are what, everybody? They are both are pivoted points. Do you understand, all of you? So pivoted means they are rigid surfaces. They do not have any motion. They are not moving here and there. So always their initial potential difference and final potential difference remains. Anyone? Initial potential difference and final potential difference remains what? All of you, remains constant. Now, so it is another body from X meters away, it is present at initially, and finally this body came to here. That is the point. So that is what is my mentioned point. Clear, everyone? So now, if I take it, everybody here, if this is the A and this is the X, then this is one triangle. Can you tell me what is the hypotenuse will become? This is A and this is X. Then here what will happen? Root over X square plus A square. Right or wrong? And this triangle, this is also A and this is X. Then here also what will happen? Everybody, root X square plus root over X square plus A square. This is X square plus A square. Here also root over X square plus A square. All of you understood? All of you? Yes? Everybody? Please respond. That is what. Now, finally, you can see this bodies came to the point. Let us observe very carefully. So now, initial potential energy. So initial potential energy, both three bodies are there. First, you can notice it. These two bodies, M and M, small m and small m. What is the potential energy? Anybody? Minus G into small m divided by 2A. Am I right or wrong? Yes, please. Plus, yeah, initial kinetic energy, let it be initial potential energy of this body. Which one? Two bodies we have to consider. These two also, and these two also, and these two also. So now these two are what distance initially? Check it, everybody. Initially at what distance they are? MA. Everyone, make array. If you are not able to say what I can do, G into M into capital M divided by root over X square plus A square. Am I right? And yes, again, this is also at the same. So that I'll multiply with the what? Anybody? Multiply with the what? 2 times, which is equals to plus. What is the initial kinetic energy? I said all the bodies are at rest. After that also, these pivoted points are at rest. Only capital M is moving up. So, initial kinetic energy is 0. Anybody having any problem? Please let me know, or else we'll start. Are you clear, everyone? In this question, yes. Anything doubt, let me know. Are you clear? For those? Yes. Yes. So now, final potential energy. So can you tell me what is the final potential energy? This body came here. That is what the point P. And these bodies are remains constant. So what will happen? These two bodies, if I consider, remains the potential energy is same. That is what? Minus G into small m divided by 2A. Clear? So now, of course, this is also minus, this is also minus. Both will become 0. Am I right or wrong? Everybody, please respond. Next, plus. Next, this one. So this body came up. So can you tell me what is that? If you take any two bodies, let me take this is or this is. So what is the final? Minus G into capital M into small m divided by distance between them is A, and 2 times is there. So can I multiply with the 2? Any doubt, please? Yes? Sir, no. Plus, and this body velocity by this time is V. So what will happen? Half into mass into velocity square. Yaar not understanding, you can ask me, I'll say. Any doubt, anybody can ask. Any point. Everybody. If you have a doubt, you can ask me, I'll proceed. Clear? So this is what? So final kinetic energy, final potential energy plus final kinetic energy. I hope you all understanding. So now, as it is, both are equal and they always remains constant, pivoted point. So finally this one, minus g into small m into capital M divided by x square plus a square into 2, which is equals to this side also. Minus gm in g into capital M into small m divided by a into 2. Okay. Plus half mv square. So this is what it is. Okay. Now, they're asking find the speed. So we can form it. Very simple it is. So you can take it everybody. So let me take this is entirely this minus thing to this side. It will become what? Plus. So minus g into capital M. Let me write 2. So 2gm divided by root over x square plus a square. And here minus will become what? This entirely will come this side. What will become everybody? Plus. So plus. Okay. Plus I am writing g into, that is what, let me write 2gm into small m divided by a, which is equals to half into mv square. Let me write it. We want velocity. That's what, speed. So now you can see in both the things what is common. Anybody can tell? What is common, everybody? What is common? 2g capital M into small m is capital, and this is positive. So can I write as a 1 by a, and this is negative, minus 1 by root over x square plus a square. Any problem for anybody? You can ask. Are you clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
That's all. Now, I can take it now. This 2 will come this side, multiplication. So it will become 4 into g into capital M. Mass M will come this side, it will become division, which is, into 1 by a minus 1 by root over x square plus a square is equals to v square. Now capital M will get cancelled. Now you can notice it. Take LCM also. This is, what is the LCM will become? So 4g into small m into a times of root over x square plus a square. So here what will happen? Root over x square plus a square minus a, which is equals to v square. So now v will come this side. So 4gm into, okay, root over x square plus a square, or better you can leave this one and you can write. So a square minus a divided by a into x square plus a square. That is what. Okay. Now if this 4, this root is applicable for 4, I will write it as a 2. So 2 into root over gm. Okay. Understand, Amma Laksha? So root over gm into, okay, again root over x square plus a square minus a divided by a into root over x square plus a square. So this is the formula for v after that. The velocity v after the point P, once it will reaches the point P, this is how you have to find it. So this is how the velocity has been calculated. Anybody having any doubt, you can ask me. So if you solve it, you can get the answer. Are you clear? I hope you all understand. Any doubt, you can make it. Purima? Lame? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do it fast. Understand? Manya and Samaya? This is what. Next, then we'll see. Yeah, tell me. Any doubt? Ask me. Mr. Pradeep? Kadri? Yeah. So then, we all knows that 9th class you all studied potential energy formula. Can you tell me what is the potential energy formula? Anyone? Potential energy formula. 9th class you all studied. Can you tell me, guys? Potential energy formula, please. Potential energy formula. Potential energy is equals to mgh. You might be remember this. Am I right, all of you? Clear,
Yes,
everyone?
sir.
Yes. So now, and also you can see if any body, if any object or anyone is at the surface, we will consider basically potential energy is equals to what? Everyone? Basically, we'll consider potential energy equals to 0. So once the body will go certain height above from the ground, so at this height only we'll say that potential energy is possessed. But it is not potential energy, change in potential energy. So now, if it comes to the class 11, initial potential energy of a system will never be 0. It is not 0. Definitely it is existed because there is a distance between from the center of the object to this one. What is that? Call it as all of you. Radius r. Am I right, everyone? So let me teach up to that and later formula I will teach you. Okay. So if I consider the earth, all of you remember what we studied in 9th class, now it will become wrong. So radius r and mass is m, and one small mass is present just above it. Just small mass is present above it. Now, what is the initial potential energy? Can you tell me? This is the system now. Can you tell me what is the initial potential energy, please? What you learn, you tell me. What is the potential energy formula? Change in potential energy. Minus G into capital small m into small m, or m1 into m2 divided by r. That's all. You apply the formula and you tell me now. So what is the distance between them? Small r is equals to capital R. So what is the initial potential energy? Anybody tell me? Minus G into capital M into small m divided by R. So, when you are standing on the earth or when you are standing on the surface of the earth, not only you, any object, initial potential energy is not equals to 0. But basically class 10th will study, class 9th will study, at the surface initial potential energy is what? 0. But it is not equals to 0. Are you clear, everybody? Yes? Now, if this body has been shifted to a certain height h, this is the height h, it has been shifted to the height h, then what is the potential energy here? That is the final potential energy. So what is the final potential energy at this point? Anybody can tell? Final potential energy equals, so again same, minus G into capital M into small m divided. Now what is the total distance? Total R. R is equals to what, everybody? R plus h. Am I right or wrong? R is equals to what, everybody? R plus h. So this is what is the final potential energy. Anybody having any problem? You can ask me. Are you clear, everybody? Understand, Ara? Yes? Yes. So now we all knows that. What is the potential energy formula? Change in potential energy equals to final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Final potential energy minus G into small m into capital divided by capital R plus h, and minus of initial potential energy minus G into small m divided by R. So now you can see minus G into small m into capital M divided by R plus h. R plus what? H. Now minus of minus will become plus. Minus of minus plus small m into capital M divided by R. Any problem for anybody? You can ask me. I hope you are understanding. So now both G small m capital M is common, and this is plus and this is minus. So I will write it 1 by R minus of 1 by R plus H. Any problem for anybody? Please let me know. So G into small m into capital M. LCM is R into R plus H. So up to will come what? R plus H minus R. So R will get cancelled. So what is the formula? Anybody? Capital G into small m into capital M into H divided by R plus H. Okay, wa? Sorry, R into R plus H. All me understand? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
All of you? Now. So we all knows that from the first we are studying. What is the small g formula? Anybody can tell? What is the small g formula? Small g formula. Capital G into capital M divided by R square. Am I right? Yes. Now GM is equals to, what is the GM is equals to? Speak Ra. GM is equals to what? Small g into R square. Am I right? So now, in place of this GM, I will write what I can write. Anybody? In place of this GM, what I can write? GR square into small m here. H divided by R into R plus H. Any problem for anybody, you can ask me. Okay, wa? Ellame understood? Yes, that's all it is. Now, G into R square M into H divided by R into R plus H. Now here immediately something will get cancelled. R square and R will get? R square and R will get?
Cancel.
So what is the G into R into M into H divided by R plus H. Now, both numerator and denominator divide with R, so that what will happen, everybody? Both numerator and denominator divide with R. So here up what will happen? R divided by R into MH divided by here R plus H by R. So here RR will get cancelled, will get G into M into H divided by, so LCM RR 1 plus H by R. So this is the formula for change in potential energy. So no system will possess the potential energy. Always what we can calculate, everybody? Change in potential energy. Understand, Laksha, how it will comes? This is the actual
Sir.
formula. Actual formula. For example, you are in a earth and you went to the moon. This is a moon and this is the earth. Now, if you want to find when you are in earth, your initial potential energy. When you reach the moon, your final potential energy. So if you want to find the difference, UF minus UI, change in potential energy equals to, this is the formula. What is that, everybody? mgh divided by 1 plus h by r. Any problem for anyone, you can ask me. I hope you all understanding. Everybody clear? I'm believing all of you understanding or not.
Yes, sir.
That is what it is. Now, sir, then what's our 9th class? What the teachers taught? Is it wrong? So potential energy equals to what you studied in 9th class? Anybody?
MG.
mg. Sir, how, sir? Very simple, guys. Listen. So what is the radius of Earth? Anybody can tell? What is the radius of Earth? I'm calling, many people not all responding. What is the radius of the Earth value? 6,400 kilometers, which is equals to 6.4 into 10 power 3 meters. Do you remember, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes. Now, imagine from the surface, Mr. Pradeepan went 5 kilometers, Pradeepan went 10 kilometers, Pradeepan went 15 kilometers. So, this is what is the height. If I consider h is extremely smaller than radius of the arc. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Yes or no? All of you?
Yes,
Then you imagine if I do the h by r, what will happen? Approximately it will become what? H by r approximately will become what? Everybody? 0. Yeah. So that delta u is equals to mgh divided by 1 plus approximately h by r approximately will become what, everybody? 0. Because r is extremely higher. Imagine like 1 rupee by 100 crores, like that. Extremely smaller. So that what is the formula? Change in potential energy equals to, anybody can tell? mgh. But this is not true every time, only for our day-to-day life, because we never go more far distance. Am I right or wrong? I'll understand, everybody. So we are not going very far, maybe hardly 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, 4 kilometer, 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers maximum. But that is what, like less than 50 kilometers will be. So that definitely h by r is extremely smaller. So that what will happen, everybody? Change in system. That is what? The entire system, not for a body. So for entire system configuration, change in potential energy is equals to mgh. This is the formula we are using in our daily life. I hope you connected me exactly. Do you all understand, everybody? Yes, please. All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, and now, sir, how, sir? Why, sir, we are considering at the surface, why, sir, potential energy is 0? That is our assumption. We are assuming because we are at the surface. So, assumption is that initial potential energy is 0. So, change in potential energy equals to, you can see, mgh, as h is extremely small. So please note it that nobody will teach this. H by R is approximately equals to 0. What is the reason? This is the reason. So delta U. What do you mean by delta U? Above H. Here whatever it is there, that is delta H. And at the surface U. Sorry, change in potential energy H. And here surface initially. So UH minus US is equals to mgh. So as we know, at the surface we are assuming as it is 0. So what is the potential energy above certain height is equals to, what is the formula, everybody? Which is equals to mgh. This is what we are studying in our day-to-day life. I hope you all understanding. So this is all about the concept of gravitational potential energy. If anybody is having any doubt, you can ask me, or else with this I'll stop. And then tomorrow we are going to study the extremely important concept. Maximum you can expect the question in our NEET and JEE. That is what? Escape velocity what is the derivation of escape velocity, what is the concepts behind it, and numericals for IIT JEE. We'll see in our tomorrow's class. It's already late. Now we are going to sleep. So please, all of you, I hope you all understand very clearly now today's class. Anybody having any doubt, you can ask me, or else you can leave from the meeting. Thank you, everybody. Good night, and we'll meet tomorrow. And one more thing I forgot you. I'll text you. Sorry, wait a minute. 4 days you have a time. 4 days vacation. And what is the first exam on Wednesday? Anybody?
English, sir.
English. Then English is the least priority now for us. Because nothing is there for NEET. And maths is also those who are trying for NEET. Maths is the last priority. Last priority means, of course, maths is high priority. Without that, physics cannot be. So 4 days, what maximum time you can spend it for your NEET preparation? Avoid all the schoolworks, whatever XYZ. Use maximum time for your NEET preparation. You see the progress, decide one chapter, wake up and do it. One day, one subject also, I'm extremely happy. So that is your convenience, but that is always my suggestion also. You need to spend every subject a particular time period. There is no sufficient time, no use of practice. So use these 4 days very wisely. Of course, by Tuesday afternoon, you can stop and you can prepare for your English exam. So according to that, you plan it. Every subject, 3 days, completely 3 days if you take it. Every subject minimum 7 hours you have to spend it. So according to that, you plan it and you prepare. Okay. Minimum time duration is just I'm giving 7 hours for each subject. Chemistry 7 hours, physics 7 hours, mathematics 7 hours, biology 7 hours if you have a biology. If not, that 7 hours also you can use it for mathematics. Those who are computer background, use this time for mathematics, 14 hours mathematics. Computer also, you don't need to worry about it. Least priority 11th computer. 12th only we have a board exam. So concentrate and use the time for math practice or physics practice, your choice. But you have to be extremely neat on JEE level. Okay. Thank you, everybody, and we'll meet tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.